Hey, how's it going, everyone? For those who watched my last video, or not last video, a few videos ago, I picked up a set of the MX Select 55s, and I was kind of bummed out because the place I purchased from didn't have any more of the stands, and I think there's a lot of utility that you get from the stand. So I went out and I bought the stand, because why not? I think there's, for example, just doing like dumbbell rows. You can use this sort of the stand with the weights on there. So yeah, I figured it was worth the money. And also, so there's two versions of this. There's the older one, which is gray, and there's this new one that's black that just matches the adjustable dumbbells quite a bit better. So opted for this one, and I figured it's kind of like buying a gym membership. When you spend money, you will just have more incentive to actually use it. So just some paperwork. And this is like a small footprint for what the stands are going to be like. Also, another benefit of the stand is definitely it saves a lot of space, because right now I have the two dumbbells just sitting. At first I had them sitting on the floor, which was okay, and I kind of talked myself into like, oh well, every time you lift them it can be doing a deadlift, but it gets old pretty fast. So then I propped them up on the original box that it came in. The dumbbells, that is, not this. And then it was still too low, because like every time I was picking it up I was just using my back. Probably bad form. Anyways, and then so I propped them up on another box, but it's still kind of just too low. So like when you're doing dumbbell rows, you shouldn't really have your back straight out, which was what I was kind of doing. So anyways, so this is the leg, one leg, and it's quite nice here. It's angled perfectly. I'll take this out of the plastic. Oh damn, this is quality. Oh, so yeah, it's not just angled this way, but also angled this way, if you can see here. So just gonna do an unboxing for now to show what's in here, what you get from the stand package. I will do another video after I've set it up, and I don't know, maybe if there's enough people asking, I could show an assembly. Well, truthfully speaking, I don't think it's all that hard, so maybe I'll skip down. But I did want to say I'm probably going to do another in-depth video about the actual weights themselves. I've been doing more reading just because YouTube algorithm, Google algorithm has kept finding me more and more of the adjustable dumbbell videos to watch because I search for this. And so I've been reading more and more and looking at the MX 55s, or I guess MX Select Adjustable weights, and like they've really thought things through. It's quite a nice engineered piece, and I was kind of tinkering around with it and sort of opening it up to see how the mechanism works. And it is indeed, it is all metal. It is an all metal piece. The dumbbells, it is. I'm not talking about the stand. The stand is obviously, well, not obviously, it's all metal. For some few minutes I was like, oh damn, this stand is so nice, I really need it. I was gonna build one out of wood, but in the end I'm just like, you know what, I'm just gonna bite the bullet and go and buy it. So 3 pieces in here. It's a pretty simple system. This, I don't want to drop and damage the wood here, but it essentially sits like that's there, and then the 2 legs are like that. You can't see because my tripod is too short. You're gonna have to trust me on this one. Okay, you know what, let me put this down. So I believe it just goes like this. And then the top is where this secures onto the base of where the dumbbells are. One man operation here. So anyhow, I'm gonna go set this up. And then like I said, I'm gonna, maybe on this weekend when I have a bit more time, I want to do a in-depth video on the actual dumbbells just to show you guys how it works. I find like there's a lot of media coverage on the Dumbbells, and there's the other one in Montreal, Pepin, and honestly not a whole lot of coverage on the MX Select. And I do believe that this is one, if not the more superior product. It's all metal. It's engineered quite geniusly how the plates hold on, and all the plates are the same weight. It's not an odd shape. Anyways, I'll get to that later, but just want to shoot a quick video on the MX Select stand. This is absolutely gorgeous. Look at these welds. I always wish I knew how to weld, because I think there's so much to do in welding. Like this, I don't know how they did this. This looks almost like they took one full piece and they bent these, and then they welded this part shut. Just quality. These are obviously welded on. Yeah. So anyhow, I'm going to set this up, and the reason I got this was just to complete the set, and also I think there's a lot of utility out of this, because you can do, for example, dumbbell rows just pressing off the top of it, and also it just looks good. It saves space. It's better than the 2 cardboard boxes I have in my current setup. Yeah. Maybe I'll go, let me show you guys how my current setup looks. Okay, and we're back. I'm down in the basement, so pardon the poor lighting. But essentially, this is what I've done. So you can see it's like, this is where my leg goes up to. And it's maybe a bit over my knee. So every time I go to pick this up, I'm just doing a whole bunch of backward. I'm just straightening my back. And it's fine when I'm doing like lower weights. But yeah, this is kind of my little gym that I've set up here in the basement. So the plan is to have the stand right here, and it's going to just have a lot more space, and I can put things underneath because I have my bands. They're just one of the straps there, but I have my resistance bands as well that I can tuck underneath the stand. Honestly, guys, just get the stand. Don't cheap out on it. These are beautiful weights. I think the money that you save to pick these guys up instead of getting like Nubel or something else, which are made of plastic, the mechanism parts, the stand is well worth it. Anyhow, yeah, I'm rambling on, but I will shoot this video. I'm going to try my best to do a more production value and edit it, maybe throw into DaVinci Resolve. I also bought these rings here, gymnastic rings. I shot a video of the unboxing of those and just a quick review. And so what my plan is I'm going to set this up. I'm going to do an in-depth dive into like the mechanism behind how this piece works. It's really cool actually. And then after that, I will do maybe a 30-day after review, something like that. It seems to be a thing people does. Things that people do. And I did get a hold of the support team, the Decals, and they're going to mail those to me, which is awesome, like kick-ass. I was really happy about that. And so the difference is, right now, you need to look at this, and then look at this. So, for example, this is so satisfying. I love that clicking noise. So now we're at 3. Pop that up. 3. And so that means we're now at 20 pounds. And the decal is going to cover this, and then it'll actually tell you the weight so that I don't have to like keep referencing about this. I think eventually you'll figure it out, but I mean, it is nice to have that instant. Like you can see how much I'm bending over. So I think the rack will come up probably about a foot higher. So I'm excited for that. Stay tuned, guys, and please subscribe. If you're at the end of this video, please subscribe, guys. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs so I can do something. Tell you guys when I get there. But cool, awesome. Thanks for watching. Bye. All right, so that was a lot of fun putting together. It's not too hard. And this is this thread locker, probably overkill, just because I figured there's going to be movement here, so I just wanted to lock those in. I think if you torque them down enough, it's fine. If anything, these ones I should have thread locked as well. But one thing I wanted to show before I secure these down, and this goes back to how the system is built quite well. So for example, and I read that these are already pre-calibrated to your weight. So the adjustable dumbbell goes into here, and then the distance between this and sort of the last plate, if in shipping or maybe after time, wear and tear, or sort of just movement, it doesn't, the gap between this and like your dumbbell is getting larger and larger. This can be adjusted. So what you do is you take these four out and you just shift this piece in. You see this as, there's quite a bit of adjustment space allowed for this, which is like genius. So it's three pieces. There's one piece here, the base piece, this piece, and then this piece, and these can be adjusted. Yeah. So anyways, that's pretty much it. I can't film this afterwards because it's gonna be secured on, and it's gonna be awkward to film underneath it. So I just want to show that part. And now I have no use for these, but it actually makes a pretty darn good door stopper, either this way into the door or this way in the door. So yeah, these are nice rubber feet. Anyhow, that is it. That's the stand. Let me get the weights here and we'll do some B-roll. Not sure if this was damaged in shipping or when I torqued it down, but this weld kind of broke here. But I think I'm just gonna epoxy resin, glue it back in, so it should be fine.